Well, we've got a pretty significant challenge for us in the sense that we have to replace two outstanding student athletes in Sarah Forgas and Brittany Arn, both who've had a profound impact on our team as an outfielder, as a hitter in Sarah's case, and then as a pitcher for Brittany. Both have had significant success for us. So the challenge was, how do we go find a player or players who are going to help us to continue to move forward? And I think we've done a fantastic job with that, although we'll certainly miss those two. We've got a few position players coming in to try and make up for what we're losing offensively in Sarah Forgas by recruiting an outfielder, Jessica Anderson, and then two profound hitters in Bailey Bjorson and Milly Martinet. All three are fantastic athletes, great student athletes, who will do well in the classroom, who will exemplify the character attributes that we hold highly as they work their way around campus and become a part of our student body. And then on the pitching mound, we've recruited two great pitchers, Katie Baker and Lauren Miller. Both, again, fantastic young ladies who I think will really excel on the mound and make us more competitive. Well, Jessica will be focused on the outfield side of it. She runs the bases well, is an intense competitor, comes from a very strong background with regard to her summer travel experience playing for the Lady Bombers down in the Tampa area, and is just used to being in strong competitive environments, playing against top-level teams. So, and I think that's going to be the case in all five of these young ladies, that they are used to competing at a high level, have high expectations for themselves, and so they fit really well into the goals and aspirations that we have as a program. So Jessica will help out mostly as an outfielder, bring a great bat, and run the bases really well. Yeah, well, Amelia will focus more as an outfielder, although she does catch. She has the capability of doing those things, which we like, gives us more flexibility. Tremendous power at the plate, very strong athlete, comes from Southern California, so she's faced terrific pitching throughout her career. Was coached by Andy Kim, who is a coach that helped develop Amanda Littlejohn, one of our former student athletes. And so we think very highly of the training that she's received and feel like she'll have a profound impact on our batting order. Whether she's in the lineup defensively or not, she may also serve as a DP for us just because of her hitting prowess. And then as we look at Bailey Bjorson from Charlotte, Bailey will fill more of that catching role. Terrific throwing arm, receives the ball very well, is a cerebral player, thinks the game well, and again also hits for power, has a great eye at the plate, very good pitch selection, really understands team offense and how to move people by hitting backside. And so all three of them, I think, will have a very positive impact on our order in the coming 4 years. Right. Well, Katie Baker, coming from the Hickory area, tremendous movement on her pitches. Curveball, rise ball, changeup, drop, screwball. She just has a very keen sense of how to spin a softball to get late and significant movement. She really stood out to me, and we had her in for some camps. Got to see her pitch the last few weekends here, both in Orlando, Florida, and in Atlanta, Georgia, and she really dismantled some of the top softball teams in the Southeast. And so I think she's going to come in and really help us win softball games on the mound and make our pitching staff very deep. And then Lauren Miller is a local product from Raleigh. I see a lot of potential in her. She has one of the better rise balls that I had seen in that class. She's a very good athlete, very coachable, and I see her as being a developmental player that I think is going to continue to grow as she's here. Again, understands the ability to spin a softball and has a very strong work ethic. And so as we pull out, the talents that are in her, I think she's going to be a person that can really help us on the mound as well. Yeah, I think these are high-level, high-quality young women. Their character will really be beyond reproach. they are going to excel in the classroom. They're going to be great teammates. I think, again, we've really tried to fill the gaps that Sarah Forgas and Brittany Arn are leaving behind, and I think that those 5 ladies will collectively be able to do that. Picking up the outfield vacancy and the hitting power and run production that Sarah brought, and then chewing up the mound, shutting down hitters, and providing movement to the softball, which is what Brittany Arn brought to the table. And so we're going to have a little more depth as we try to fill those roles. But as a class, they're going to fit into Campbell really well. They're going to fit into our philosophy as a softball program very well. And I think they're going to go on from Campbell and be very productive members of our community and serve really well as alumna of Campbell University.